What's good, everybody? It is your boy joshtifyz back with another video, and today we have our first game here in our UCLA regular season. I'm so excited, man. It's going to be a great game, and we are going to be playing the Rice Owls, a team that we should easily beat. Shouldn't really be too much of a problem. Oh, sorry, I got my microphone a little closer to my face there. Sorry about that. But yeah, this should not be much of a problem of a game. I mean, we're on the road. It's a little rainy, but obviously our guys are not used to that, being from Los Angeles. And this is also Bruce Rollinson's first game as head coach for the UCLA Bruins after coming over from Mater Dei High School in Southern California. So we'll see how it goes. Obviously, this is an air raid, just like we said. We're interested to see how our quarterback plays compared to our running back, and kind of see how our defense plays as well. I don't think that our going in, we kind of talked about our defense not being the greatest. Definitely a lot of holes there, but there's a lot of seniors and juniors on this team, which is good, but also worries me, right? Because I'm gonna have to fill those spots and everything like that. But we're definitely in a good spot here, I think, to have a decent season. As long as we can play the game the right way and we can really kind of explode off of what we have for now. So as you can see, Rice coming out of the tunnel there, and we're just about ready for the opening coin toss. So as you can see, here's the opening coin toss, and we are 1 for 1 for coin tosses on the year. We're obviously going to select kick. We're going to go ahead and get this game underway. The opening kickoff in the season is underway. There you go, opening kickoff right there, and it's gonna go into the end zone, and Rice is gonna take it for a knee. So you update here. One thing that's kind of interesting is Navy beat Notre Dame, and Notre Dame ended up dropping out, as you guys will see later. But first play of the game here, Rice's quarterback dropping back, and he's gonna get about 5 for the first play of the game there. Now 2nd and 5, he's going to be dropped for a sack, loss of 5. And then on 3rd and 10 here, looking for the 3 and out, and NCAA football holds me there, and bad game right there. But 1st and 10 on the next play, they get another 1st and 10. So basically the rule that I have here is that we're going to be doing any sacks, any obviously big plays, any turnovers just like that as we get the fumble. Right there, getting a fumble, being able to turn the ball over. All right, so I'm just trying to get the basics out of the way here, so you guys gotta know. This is a learning experience for me as well. I've never done an NCAA franchise on any of my channels, so this is gonna be a learning experience with that as well. Trying to keep the videos at a decent time. I'm kind of gonna do, 3rd downs just like this one. 3rd and 9, Harris is unable to get in. We have to punt away. So 3rd downs, 4th downs, big plays, turnovers, and sacks are really what you guys are gonna be seeing here in these highlights. So 1st and 10 run there from the Rice running back, and Davidson gonna take off again. I had some troubles holding their quarterbacks here. They both got beat up in the game, and a sack right there. But we had to blitz a lot in this game, a lot more than I would have wanted to out of the gate, to try to keep these guys under wraps. 3rd and 19, they end up converting that, unfortunately. That really sucks. Anyways, next play, 1st and 10. Looking, and Davidson gets hit for a sack. Next play, 3rd and 11. Washington drops back, their main quarterback, off his back foot, unable to make the throw, and they're forced to settle for 3. Let's see if they can get it. Kicks up, and it is through for a 3-0 lead on us early, and Bradford is blown up in the backfield. Not a great showing from our offense so far, but as you see, Marquardt there able to get it about 11 yards on that play. And 3rd and 4, Marquardt open again. That's our all-star tight end there, who has been getting involved here then on 3 straight plays for the 1st down on 2nd and 5 there. Now the play action to Bradford, looking, scrambling, and he's going to be sacked, unfortunately, for a loss. 2nd and 18 though. Next play, you have Davis down the sideline, and he is going to go all the way in for the first score in our season, boys. There you go. Massey coming up with a big throw there after the sack. Amazing throw right on the money, and Davis takes it in. And then on the next possession, 2nd and 6, the sack. Now on 3rd and 12, Washington drops back. throws it up deep, and it's broken up by Beverly. So now they're forced to punt away here on the punt. Bradford back to return, and he drops the ball. I just wanted to show you guys there a little bit. He actually ended up dropping 2 punts in this game. Very, very disappointing there. And on 3rd and 5, the throw to Bradford is broken up. Davidson now dropping back on their possession, and he's sacked. We, as you see, 5 sacks already here in the first quarter. We were getting to him really quickly. We had to blitz a lot because we didn't want him running anywhere. And that one, again, NCAA football holding me there on good defense. But they end up punting it away, so it's okay. But again, we find a receiver, Davis, again down the sideline. And he's able to get into the end zone for another big gain touchdown there as Massey finds him wide open once again. What a play right there by Massey to Davis. That's an early connection here in this first quarter that we wanted to exploit. Campbell there, their tight end there on the reception, getting a first down, their first in quite a while, I believe, actually. And that's going to end it for the first quarter. Pretty eventful for first quarter, a lot of big plays. Now we start off the second quarter here. We're going to go ahead and see what happens now. And they're going to throw. It's going to be incomplete. Turns out it looks like I actually accidentally ended up leaving that in the game already, in the clips there on accident. Oops, my bad. But we're gonna get back into the regular highlighted clips here in a second. I don't know why that made it in there. Honest mistake. But there you go, Henry with an interception there right after, so it makes up for it. But now here you go, 1st and 10. Massey drops back. Looking after the interception, scrambles, fires, and throws an interception of his own on the very next play. So back-to-back picks by each quarterback here. Davidson hands it off to Grimes, and he's blown up in the backfield. Davidson dropping back, looking to scramble, and he will, and he is going to get the first down after evading A.J. Battle, our best corner there on the tackle, missing. Davidson going in, fumbling the ball, but it's going to be recovered by Sanchez, their offensive lineman. Play action pass from Davidson, and he's got Taylor for a first down. Dropping back again here, and he's going to be taken down for a sack. So now 3rd and 18, and he's got a man wide open, but Atkinson drops the ball on that one, physically and literally. Bradford gets the handoff and gets the first down here. So they're out of field goal range on that possession, so they had to punt it away. Harris here able to get the first down. Massey dropping back, looking, throws on the run, and he has his receiver downfield, gets the reception. But first play after that, he gets sacked, drops back, and he's got Marquardt open, and he's got him. 10-5 touchdown, Marquardt. And just like that, we are up 21-3 on Rice. Here in the first half, Davidson on 3rd down gets hit as he throws. No bueno there. 3rd and 2 here. Confusion at the line of who to give it to. Some mistakes there, Bruce Rollinson trying to get a little too cute with it, but it's not going to matter. We go for it on 4th and inches. Bradford gets the job done. Massey dropping back, and he's got his receiver Harris on a risky pass. And now looking again in the end zone, it's picked off by Daniels, unfortunately. Fortunately, it's picked off there by Daniels. And now here we go, 2nd and 10. Davidson here, he's going to get hit in the backfield. Horner misses the tackle, and Sullivan finally able to take him down after a big gain. That was happening to us all game. He just kept taking off, but that time we make him pay for it there with a sack. Davidson again, looking, has all the time in the world, and he throws an interception. What was he looking at right there? Who knows? Anyway, Massey looking at something he likes here. Gonna take a look at what he likes. And the ball is snapped, and he has him on 3rd and 3, and he overshoots everybody on that one. That's he was really locked in the first quarter, but we go for it on 4th down there, though, as you can see, as Lambert gets the ball there. But he really kind of struggled there. Lambert again with a reception. He struggled. Kind of struggled a little bit with accuracy. And looking, throws on the run, 2nd and 10 to Davis. What a throw and catch right there. Massey looking and airmails it there. He had his receiver, but had to put a little touch on it and lofted it a little too much. Massey drops back as it looks like actually what happened there. I don't know what happened with their possession there. I don't know what happened. Again, this is a learning experience for me, and it's picked off by Keller. That one, he's really got to kind of loft a little farther. Marquardt had a step, but he got to be able to throw that ball a little deeper, make him go get it. But he had pressure in his face, so I understand. And deep ball, and it's going to be broken up there. So one thing that is big here, these games do go fast because all in all, recording-wise, I had about I think 59 minutes of footage in this game. 3rd and 1 stuffed right there. We're going to go for it, though, on 4th down here. Or no, we don't, actually. I don't even remember my own game. And short. 40-yard field goal, not even close. So that's kind of a learning experience for us because now we know that our kicker can't make those kicks. But like I said, these games go fast because I can't, we have this, and then after this we have the live portion of this where I go through and kind of look at some recruits and stuff like that. Again, the game holding me there on 3rd down. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're looking at here for the rest of this episode. Obviously, we need to finish the game, but I wanted to make sure that you guys aren't going to be sitting here watching each episode for 45 minutes to an hour. I had about an hour of gameplay footage that I had. 3rd and 6. Here we go with the screen, and it is blown up. But yeah, I had about 59 minutes of footage that I needed to cut down. So that's why this game is kind of flipping through relatively quickly, because I don't want you guys sitting here forever at any game. And that was the biggest miscommunication that I've ever seen in any football game, NCAA or Madden. Literally, I slowed it down and replayed it here when I was editing this, and there was literally just nobody. It was a blitz, and there was just nobody covering their running back, and then he had a wide open pass right there. So it is what it is. And he has another step right there. Davis again, 3rd big reception for Davis in the game here. So heck of a job right there by Davis to get open time and time again. A bad pass, but it's going to go through for Harris on 3rd down. And then here we go, 2nd and 14. Massey drops back. He's got Marquardt here for a 10-yard gain. Pretty nice. Hands the ball off to Bradford, and he's stuffed to the line, but breaks free a little bit, but he's going to be a yard short. But we are going to go for it here, and hands it off to Bradford, and he has it, but barely. Here we go now, next play. Hands it off to Bradford, and he's in for another UCLA Bruins touchdown. The extra point will be good, as you guys will see right there. And now it's time, 5 minutes left in the game, and Gray breaks it up there on 3rd down, and we force another 3 and out for Rice. Now we are trying to bleed clock here. Bradford on 2nd and 4 stays in bounds. And now we just keep bleeding clock. We're just going to keep running the ball here. 3rd and 4. He's going to be a tiny bit short, inches short. And now we're going to go ahead and see what we've got. So Bradford's going to go ahead and get the 1st down. And we're going to continue to be able to bleed clock. Rice not even calling timeouts, down 21 late here. And 1 minute left in the game. But that's going to do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and game over. We beat Rice in our first game of the season, 31-10. Heck of a job by our defense holding them. Outside of that one miscommunication touchdown, they realistically should have had 3 points in the game. But I will take a win. A win's a win here to start off the season on the road. Get one of those road games out of the way early, and we get the W here. So next week we're gonna I'll go into more depth here in the live portion, but next week we're gonna take on number 18 ranked Nebraska at home in our home opener. So that's gonna be fun. But overall, too many interceptions given up there. But we really kind of, too many interceptions given up there. But he did have a game for himself, over 300 yards, 3+ touchdowns. Did a great job. But we really need to kind of have those turnovers kind of limited to a minimum. So that's something that he's going to address in practice over this next week, getting ready for a top-ranked school in the country, Nebraska, Cornhuskers. So, as you see Davis there, 5 receptions, 194 yards, and I believe was that 2 touchdowns, I believe. So a phenomenal game from him. So we're going to look to see more from him during this season. But overall, Massey didn't do too horribly. Found his open receivers, hit them accurately for the most part, outside of a couple interception and bad reads and some bad games. But anyway, other than that, we're going to go ahead and head into the live portion now, where I'm going to go over next week, this week, and recruiting. We will see you guys there. Alright guys, so you just saw us defeat Rice on the road, 31-10. It wasn't a super difficult game. It started off a little rough, as you guys saw, going down 3-0 early, but after that we just kind of took over. Our defense had a phenomenal game outside of that one miscommunication touchdown after we called a blitz and no one knew who they were covering, so made it a bit difficult there. But other than that, I mean, we really should have won that game 31-10. I mean, they had no business scoring that touchdown. But anyways, that's that. So now we have recruiting for this next week. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. As you can see, team stats. One thing we got to get better at is third down conversions. We were 28% on third down conversions, 4 for 4 on fourth down conversions. Red zone, we were 66%, through a couple too many interceptions in the end zone. Yeah. So passing wise, 9. Oh, this was the Rice play. Okay, so they were 9 for 17 there, 157 yards. This guy got knocked around. He threw 2 picks. That rating should not be right. He threw 2 picks, one touchdown, and lost a fumble. On the other end, Massey did a great job, 170 rating, 24 for 36, just shy of 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, but I don't like those 3 picks. We got to shore that up, especially with Nebraska coming into town next week. Got sacked 3 times. Let's see how many times they got sacked. Let's see. It was a lot. 9 times. Sacked 9 times. Our defensive front did a phenomenal job. We called the right blitz at the right time. It was a great time. So let's go ahead and move into rushing. Bradford, 25 attempts for 107 yards. 1 touchdown, long of 11, so we had to really grind those out. Stewart, 7 for 12. Not great. Massey, 5 rushes for negative 14 yards. We got a 1 sweep that got blown up to Lambert, so that didn't really work. Receiving-wise, Lambert, 6 for 59. Marquardt, our 90-plus overall tight end, got 6 receptions for 106 yards. Harris, 5 for 38. Davis, 2 touchdowns today, 194 yards on 5 receptions. Did a phenomenal job. We really spread the ball out after to get it kind of going. We went to Marquardt. Quite a bit. If you guys saw the game, obviously, our first 3 receptions, I believe, were all to him. But then after that, we kind of spread the ball out, got the big bomb to Davis to start off the game in the air. And oh, controller disconnected, and that's this old Xbox 360 controller, man. I'm trying to get a new one, but blocking wise, got 2 pancakes there and a sack. Ball not looking too great. Defensive wise, we had a great defensive game there. Sullivan, 15 tackles, 4 for loss, and just a great job overall. Henry got a pick. Graham got a pick. Wait, 2 picks, really? We should have had more, but fumbles. Warner forced a fumble. Covered it. Who recovered that fumble? Who was it? Beverly. So we had 3 turnovers as a team. We had 3 turnovers. Our quarterback had 3 turnovers as well, so the turnover rate is even right now. Not great. But overall, we had a really solid game against Rice, and I will see you guys real quick after I finish up this recruiting. Alright guys, we are back. So that took a bit of time, but I wanted to try to go through it strategically and talk to some guys and you know, throw up some scholarships and stuff like that. So currently we have offered 1 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just see how many. Can I just sort by this? And we also got that one kid, Jacob Pratt, scrambler, the guy that went down 7 overall. But we need a quarterback, right? We got a lot of seniors coming in, so he committed on the spot like that. I mean, I literally just called him for one topic to just tell him that we wanted to offer him a scholarship, and bam, there you go. So we have a 4-star quarterback coming to our school next year, even though he dropped 7 overalls in the rankings, but it's all right. We offered then 1, so that's 1 scholarship done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12. We've offered 12 scholarships. We've offered 13 scholarships. 1 has committed so far. I wanted to get a lot of scholarships out to these 4 5-star guys that are we're like 10th on their board right now, even though we did make their board, which is nice. You see there's only a couple of these big name guys that we haven't really taken a look at so far. We've called them and everything. Or actually, no, we haven't. Anyways, some of these guys we haven't been able to get to yet, so we just got to kind of see how it goes. But yeah, that's kind of it for scouting. We got the 1 commit, but we'll see how it goes in our next game. So we'll go ahead and advance to the next week against Nebraska at home. This is going to be a very tough game. We'll see how it goes, but we've got some guys. We're moving up some boards. Moving up some boards right now. Ted Fisher, we're number 1. Some of these guys we've moved up a bit. You see these 2 guys we targeted and wanted to move up, and we did. We went down for Ted Matthews. Actually, no, we went up. What are you talking about? We're 3rd. Ted Matthews, the 4-star. We're competing with Bama and USC right now. He's ready for a visit. We could schedule a visit here relatively soon. We could schedule a visit for this game if we wanted to. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do a different game. Maybe the Cal game, I think, is what I'm going to do. But we'll do that in the next episode. It's not big. So we are 4th on a lot of these guys' big boards here. Even Maurice Strong, we're right up there for some of these 5-stars that we've talked to. These guys we haven't moved because we haven't talked to them yet. So these guys will probably just dip out there. And we had the hard commit there. So overall, we've done a very good job so far scouting for recruiting. I really like it. So we'll kind of take a look more at that in the next episode, so that we can just kind of move. But yeah, so obviously our next game is against Nebraska. I'm excited. It's going to be a great game. So yeah, I will... Well, actually, let's go ahead and real quick before I end this episode, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the top 25 polls here. See what happened. USC is still up there. Everything looked to have stayed the same. Michigan lost. Because they played, who'd they play? Oh, they lost to Bama. They lost to Bama 33-28, so they dropped. From 9 to 14. TCU has not played yet. But Virginia Tech went from 15 to 23 after a loss against Georgia Tech, who's now ranked number 21st. Others receiving votes here: Boise State, Miami, Mississippi State, Texas A&M, Auburn, BYU, Missouri, and Virginia dropped out. Boise State and Notre Dame both dropped out of the top 25 this past week. So anyways, other than that, guys, I will see you guys in the next episode where we take on number as we take on number 18 ranked Nebraska at home, our home opener. So I will see you guys in that episode. Peace.